once we roll out the clay, it's very important to understand how stiff the clay is, how dry the clay is. This is straight out from the bag. You roll it out, it's got no strength. If I want to build tall, it just flop. Okay. If you let the piece of slab dry for a few hours in an airy place or under a fan, it depends how airy your place is. But as you can see that it's hardened a little bit. That is called the ladder stage, the early on ladder stage. It got strength when you build up, and then it's got the strength to build tall. When you're rolling out clays slab, so make sure that you flip and roll in all directions. Keep flipping it and keep rolling in all directions. Pay attention to those trap air. If you do see a bubble trap air, just poke it a bit. Then you'll get rid of those trap air. So it's got a lot of lines and creases and all that. You can use a spatula just to smooth the clay. Then you get rid of all those markings. Once you have rolled out your slab and dry it for a little while, then it's less floppy and it's got the strength. Then you cut out the template and put it on the clay slab, and then cut out the clay. Then we have two jugs, the front and the back, and the bottom and the mouth. And what you will do is do a bit of tracing. Use a 2 needle and to do the eyes there. So when that is done, we can start to assemble it. If you find your clay pieces, it's got some lines in it, use your spatula and then put your finger here and then give it a good press down, and then you can smooth the clay really well. Voila, it's gone. So what we do is right now we have two of these, is the front and the back, and we have this at the bottom. What we will do is basically we do score the bottom piece here on both sides. And also here, as you can see, like this, and then the same as this side. Now, put a lot of slip on here. So if you look at the template, it will be scoring here, here, and here, here, and here. So leave these empty. Leave these here empty. So once we score the bottom, and then we will put this on here, like this. Make sure to press it down, and then use a sausage. Use your hand, the fingers at the back there, support it. Use a sausage to get it to strengthen the joint all the way around. Then we stand this up, and it becomes like this. So we'll put a lot of slip on to this side, and then put the other side on. So basically merging these two pieces together. But we need, because this is a jug, so we need to have this open. But before we actually get into the right shape, we just bond this well first. It will be good to use one of these metal rib with teeth. So we have it bond up to here roughly. So go all the way around to span. You might want to round this a little bit, trim this off. Trim this off. Same as here. Use some wooden tool, go inside and poke it out. Fresh it out a little bit. So, and at the same time, so if you look inside here, I have one side strengthened with sausage, so the other side we also have to do the same. So put a piece of sausage in here. Don't know if you can see it well. Here. Put a sausage in here. And then slowly strengthen. Once you've done that, and then push it in a little bit, then open up the jug. How wide do you want it is up to you. So now you can put the mouth on, do the scoring here. Now we can put the mouth on. So it will be something like this. So what you would do is to score and slip Now you can see here, the mouth here is a bit thick, the pouring part, so you might need to scrape some clay away, bond it together and scrape a little bit of clay away. So spend the time to fix it nice, and I like to have the eyes not carved on, so just 2 round circles, and I'm putting the eyes on here. Use a scraper, keep thinning out the jug mouth here. So you might have take away some clay, just thin it out. Use a sponge or a cloth. I like to use a cloth, and then start to clean up all the surface here. When you're sponging, giving a sponge bath, make sure that you use your hand to support the clay, because it might break.